Hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Pounds and Inches, a board game review series where we bring you a review every time one of us loses a pound.
Or an inch. In this case, I lost a pound. I am down 10 pounds as of today.
Woo!
All right, so this has been really cool following along and losing this weight. I know there's a lot more to go, but it's been pretty exciting. I know you're down a half an inch as well, not quite to a full inch.
Doesn't count.
But it's exciting too. There's just progress happening. What are some things that you are doing to bring you closer to your goals?
I have been focusing a lot on strength training, which is something I typically have not been doing. I like running and I like swimming, and I mainly only do cardio things. So I've been trying to focus on actually lifting weights and doing strength training in general. So I think that has been helping. What have you been doing that's different?
Well, I have a little bit of a bad knee, so I don't quite do the high impact exercises that I would like to be doing to kind of burn that extra amount of calories. But I've been watching what I've been eating, trying to eat sensible portion sizes, and making healthier choices. And that's really been doing the trick. I know there's more that needs to be done, more tweaks that need to be made, but this is a great foundation that I'm starting. I want to do this long term. I don't want this to be something that I lose a whole bunch of pounds right away and then this is not sustainable. I want this to be a lifestyle change and therefore be around for a long time.
Yeah, and so because of that, we're going to bring you another review. Today we're talking about Kahuna. Kahuna is a game that's a part of Cosmo's two-player line.
Yeah, so the Cosmos two-player line is a series of games that they've been bringing out. These small box games, all very portable, very small size, that are played well and balanced for two players. And we've had a lot of success with them. We've got a few of them in our collection, and each one we enjoy playing.
Yeah. So in the box, you get these two individual player tokens, just the little bridges, and then these little circles, and then also the board that the players are playing on, and then the cards.
All right, so the way Kahuna works, you're both acting as these kahunas, these island gods, and you are working to control as many of these islands as possible on this player board. And the way you control an island is there are these little bridge connections, and you control an island by placing the majority of bridges on the island. So in this case, there's 5 bridges connections on this island of Kahu, and when someone places their third one, third being the majority of 5, they now gain control of that marker or that island. When that happens, it boots out everybody else that's connected to it, and adds a little bit of meanness to the game as well. So that's what you're doing. You're just going back and forth, adding these bridges to these islands, gaining control of them, and you do that over 3 rounds. Each round ends when the deck of cards runs out, and whoever has the most amount of control at the end of the first round gets 1 point. Whoever has the most amount of control at the end of the second round gets 2 points. The third round's a little bit trickier. Whoever has the most control, they get the difference between themselves and the person who had the least amount of control, which could be any number between 1 and 11. So it could be very important. That final round is very important. You want to set yourself up to make some big moves there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to like about this game. One of the things that I'll point out first, which is probably something that's similar to all of Cosmo's two-player lines, is just the footprint of this game. It doesn't take up a lot of space. The board is small, the chits aren't very big, the box is small, and I just really like all of that, how it all comes together to create a great game in such a small amount of space.
Yeah, this is a game that is well balanced. There is this ripple effect that if something happens over on this side of the board may have implications later on in the game over on this side of the board. So every action that you take has meaningful decisions behind it, and it's going to help you later on in the game. Thinking ahead, that strategy is very important.
Yeah, and I don't feel like there's much of a runaway leader in this. If you win the first 2 rounds, it's not like you can give up or take it easy. You still have to be aggressive in that 3rd round, and I like that.
Yeah, and this is an aggressive game. There's some meanness to it. You are constantly looking to cut into someone else's territory, defending your own territory. It's an area control game, and you have that level of meanness to it, which is a lot of fun. I also love the way these cards are lined up so that they match the board. There's these two little turtles on the bottom of the cards, and they match the board as well over here. And there's yellow dolphins over here that match that board. So no matter what angle you're sitting at the table, you're going to be able to know which island the card's referring to.
Yeah, it should be noted, there is a little bit of luck that is involved in this game.
Yeah, this is something that you have the 3 cards face up that you can choose from when you draw. There's also the wild deck that that you can draw from as well. And there may be a time when there's a really important island you just need to draw a card for so that you can make a big play on that area of the board. It's not one of the ones face up. You draw from here. It's not there either. So there is a chance that that luck can mess with your long-term plans. So keep that in mind, and you'll probably want to have a secondary backup plan in the back of your head.
Yeah, and also this game can feel like it just ends, that it ends very abruptly. You know when it's coming to an end because the player deck is empty, but sometimes it still feels like, okay, it's over, and you wanted more.
Yeah. The components, they are not all-star components. They're not overwhelmingly glamorous components. They get the job done, but it's important to note that's one of the reasons why the price of this game is so low. It's only $25 for a pretty great game. And if they had spruced up the components a little bit, the cost would have gone up with that as well.
Yeah.
So it gets the job done, but keep that in mind. You could probably make this a little bit more exciting, but just costs a little bit of that as well.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend this game to anybody who enjoys 2-player games and doesn't mind a little bit of aggression. However, if you don't like that, if you don't like take-that games, I would probably stay away from this.
Yeah, if you get offended by someone taking over your territory, yeah, steer clear. But we have a lot of fun with this one, and it's mean, and we know that going into it, and therefore we're not bristled by that. All right, this is a game we do recommend for 2 players and for couples, for families, for for gamers. This is a good one. All right, well, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Pounds and Inches. This has been episode 415 and 157 and a half.
158.
We love hearing from you guys. It's helping keeping us motivated. Hopefully, motivating some of you guys as well. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pounds and Inches, or check out our blog, Pounds and Inches, on BoardGameGeek.com. All right, we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.